Yo, what's
Hold on,
up?
let me think.
I guess we're started then. Let's go. Get right into it.
What's
you-
up, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah,
You made it this far into the episodes. What is this, like episode 8 or something?
6, woman.
Six.
Get your shit together.
Okay,
This is
I have
professionalism.
announcements for everyone. We will
She's
start to
pregnant.
reimburse you for your therapy session soon.
Bish, nah, we can't even afford good microphones. What you mean? I am the only one here who could afford a decent microphone because I have one.
I'm not allowed to work.
Yeah, as of knowing you, that's hilariously true. I love it so much because it makes me
Oh,
giggle.
I muted my phone!
Yeah, that's an alarm, woman. Goddamn.
Yeah.
All right. Does anyone have anything they want to bring up?
Yeah, I'm pregnant.
Same.
Topaz is the father.
We're supposed to tell anyone. No, but
Yeah.
did you guys hear about the the Patriots, the New England Patriots?
Oh, their boss or owner did
yeah,
something. What did he
I
do?
can't remember. He was involved in a prostitution ring down in Florida,
I don't
what?
see anything wrong with that.
and
Well,
Unless
I
he did
saw-
something very illegal, then there's something wrong with it. But from what you've described it as, that sounds fine.
in the story, but there was this other thing I think happened yesterday.
Or his
R.
wife turned out to
Kelly
be a
is
man.
finally
What?
he turned himself in after even more girls came forward saying of the abuse.
So what did R. Kelly do again? Did he just punch women, basically?
He
What's his whole shtick?
girls up in his house,
Casual Sunday? Go
13
on.
to 17 or something like that. He would pee on them. He would chain them to the bed, stuff like
oh,
that.
so he has a pee fetish.
Yeah, my question is, how many
13-year-olds.
were into it? No, that...
None?
Hey, you never know. That's
Everything
not
has a
okay.
price.
And
That-
he finally got in trouble for it. He turned himself in.
What a great guy. Oh,
I
that's...
was sick of it.
That's
They're just-
depressing.
If you're sick of it, you shouldn't have done it in the first place.
Yeah.
He'll go like, hey, listen, I have a piss. How much do you want to send you?
No, edgy. That's not the point of the story. The point is, he shouldn't
It
have
is.
done it.
Yeah,
what?
it says video footage shows
Him peeing on a
Kraft-
girl.
Robert Kraft,
It will be in the link in the
Kraft, who's
description
the
below.
owner of the New England Patriots. It says video footage shows him paid acts in a room at the spa, and surveillance video shows him being driven to the spa.
Good.
He was driven to the spa.
So he went to a
course.
spa. And that's not okay.
No,
The
goddammit.
77-year-old billionaire is among more than 100 people linked to several Central Florida day spas and massage parlors suspected of being used for prostitution and targeted by law enforcement during a months-long investigation.
So, okay, so there's a spa, and it's a prostitution
Spas
ring,
and parlors.
and they're prostitution rings.
Speaking of prostitution.
I kind of see that.
That, it makes sense. If you're gonna have it anywhere, it may as well be where people pay to go get naked and get rubbed. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't think prostitution should be illegal in the first place, so I don't see a major issue.
I mean, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, not that,
Yeah.
just like what good comes out of it for making it illegal?
And, yeah, most of the
You're just
men or women get right back out there.
yeah.
Legal or illegal, the service will be still be there, so.
Yeah, plus, like, all you're doing is just sanctioning these women, like, they will get beaten up and they will be abused in terrible ways, which they can't really fight against.
No, that shouldn't be legal.
Yeah, it's the same thing with me and like a lot of drugs where it's like just make it legal and FDA that shit, man. Don't.
Oh, you're a drug dealer? Shit, give me your phone number.
Man, you have my phone number. Don't
The
lie.
thing I went was like, sometimes people can't like say they're a felon, they can't get a job, so they turn to prostitution. And
Being
I mean,
prostitute turns you into a felon. Yeah, it's a weird cycle.
is it a felon?
It's
No,
not a felony. It's straight up crime, but
no,
it depends where. Certain places it's illegal, other places it's fine. Sometimes it's a felony, sometimes it's a full-on criminal charge.
I think Canada recently shut down their or something. I can't remember. But
Recently, that's depressing. Yeah. Well, if you want a really depressing fact, Northern Ireland was the first British country in 2015 to make prostitution illegal.
Right?
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah. Are not human trafficking properly illegal? That's the act. I learned that because I had to study our politics and laws, and that was a very fun time for me. Because it was basically like, let's look at the history, because currently we don't have a government. Speaking of government, has Trump done anything to make anyone upset, or is he finally just chilled out?
I mean, probably.
Someone's upset about something he has done, whether it be good or bad reason.
I don't think he's done anything this week. Like too
This
much this week.
Yeah. Yeah, his presidency has been really weird. He's either doing something terrible or just bland as shit.
Yeah.
There's no one between them, and it's terrifying.
Oh, fuck.
Since Topaz decided to go AFK. Edgy, do you have anything you want to bring up?
Not AFK. I'm just trying to get my dog to stop being loud.
Thank you. If you need to, mute your mic and we will understand. Just get edgy. Anything on your mind.
Talking.
How dare you talk?
Speaking of prostitution.
Mate, if you
No,
could segue this into something genuine, go ahead. Fair play.
No, it's not prostitution, but I don't know if you heard about it. YouTube is going through another apocalypse.
What?
Where basically ads are pulling out of YouTube because there's a certain YouTuber, I forgot what's his name. He found like videos of child pornography and so
Whoa,
child
what's
predators on
this?
YouTube.
I didn't hear about this. What the fuck?
Yeah, but basically there's child predators.
So it's the
And,
Minecraft
yeah.
thing all over again.
Yeah, it's
Are
happening.
you talking
Like,
about the YouTube comments?
yeah, I told them I'm telling that they catch me as a sexual predator, so I'm banned from YouTube.
Damn it, AG, not again.
You know, if they turn off the comments, that's not gonna last long.
What do you mean?
YouTuber turning off comments?
That's what they said. That's what I heard last night. But if they do that, it wouldn't last long.
How has YouTube not had like a good competitor yet? It would not be that difficult to really like truly compete with YouTube.
Nah, YouTube is never going down.
YouTube are not doing a great job of like anything at the moment.
Kind of just ditched YouTube. I've been just on Hulu. I've been watching this show called Letterkenny.
Letterkenny?
What?
Yeah, it's honest. It's like
that's a-
whole Canadian thing.
I'm very confused. Letterkenny's a county over where I'm from. What the
You know,
fuck is it to you?
their town is named after that.
The county. Ah. But
Yeah.
I hate how like all of America and Canada are named after places in like the British Isles. It is the most infuriating thing because you're like, oh, you're from London? Yeah, London, Canada. It's like, go away. Get out. There's only one London.
I mean, Canada has more wiggle room, though. Let's be honest.
No.
Yeah,
How?
because they're just better than us.
Eh. If I don't know. Politics gets weird when you start comparing countries, because they're all so different politically.
Don't compete with America. Don't compete with America. Donald Trump's the best. Donald Trump number one.
Donald Trump is the best world leader to have and will ever exist, except
Make
for
America great
FDR.
again.
Yeah, I don't know. America's such like, you can't be a good president in
Citizen.
America anymore. No, you can be a good citizen. You can't be a good president anymore, because you're so heavily scrutinized and scapegoated for everything.
Yeah.
Like, even though you're so limited in what you can actually do, it's hilarious to watch. Like, no one can blame him for the economy. That's all Congress.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, this is me being like a political student and just rattling off information I know and I've had to study.
But that's your specialty, so you have to do it.
What is your one thing? Politics, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
Politics?
On a more
Let's do
depressing note, the Pope Francis II is tackling child abuse.
Oh, speaking of sexual predators.
Speaking of sexual predators, edgy and
Having major deja vu.
yeah,
Years ago, in a bar, there was a girl,
Jesus.
10-year-old, wearing
Edgy.
nothing but bikini. Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry, I got caught up in a moment.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just stop existing for a little
100,
second.
I'm so confused.
Do not question it, because I don't want him to clarify.
I'm trying to figure out why Twitch is being stupid.
Why are you on Twitch? Get
Trying
the
to fix my settings.
fuck off of Twitch, you
What
hooer.
else am I supposed to do?
Talk like a podcast.
There.
Yeah, I could, but that would make too much sense.
Hmm?
What?
So,
I hate
what are you
both.
watching on Twitch?
That's right, you stream apparently, which I never knew about.
Twitch?
I stream on Mixer, but I'm gonna do Twitch so I can grab clips for background. I used to
Alright,
do Twitch.
what, did it get too gay for you or something? Are you too good for Twitch?
No, I got bored.
I once got a strike on Twitch.
How? What did you do?
I played Mortal Kombat.
Really?
And
no,
yeah,
are you,
like,
Are you being serious or taking the piss? Because it's hard to tell with you.
no, it's really. I did story mode, like the walkthrough,
Yeah.
and I should do.
Wait,
I
so
got how can I say it? A warning because there is too much like violence.
you can't play this violent video game in our site for video games.
To be
No.
fair, there were fatalities, but for
But like, so? Oh no, someone might recreate it. Go ahead. If you can punch someone's head off, good for you. You deserve to show it off.
I know, I would be impressed.
Yeah, I don't see, like, it's the same thing with
I would-
WWE. Like, why are you telling people to not try this? It would be so funny to watch them try it.
yeah,
But you gotta let someone try it on, like, serial killer or something.
Yeah.
are you good?
Hey, if you can rip someone's body in half, go ahead.
You can do it to R. Kelly, there you go.
There's a prime example. Yeah. I don't know. I think the world's getting too PC, man. It's depressing. It's not
Everybody's
fun.
a fucking snowflake. Every
Yeah.
fucking one.
Like, free speech especially. I've been watching a lot of stuff about free speech, and Jesus Christ, we're fucked.
I did an argument, like, freshman year for my stupid teacher
You had
over
an
free
argument?
speech.
Yeah.
Argument paper.
What? Wait, no. What was the argument about?
Free speech.
But like, what
I think I
specifically?
did specifically free speech in schools.
Well, like, okay, I understand restricting speech to a degree in schools. Like, you can't swear, obviously, and you can't have like racist or homophobic language. But and like same thing with in the workplace or on TV or something.
No, I think I might have just did in general because I talked about how anyone because like or threatening to hurt. So it's like, hey, you're stupid. okay, you shouldn't even get a slap on the wrist. Just be like, hey, cut it out, go. But if you're like, hey, I'm gonna shoot you in the face, alright, you need help, we're putting you somewhere.
Okay. Or are you saying that's not how it should happen, or?
No, I feel like that, like, as long as you aren't hurting anyone physically or mentally, you should be fine. Because you're not a threat to yourself or others.
Okay, now if you threat violence, you need
No,
to be
threat should be taken
reprimanded.
care of.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of people that have threatened violence and actually acted on it, so you
But-
gotta, like, watch those people.
But like, if you're like, oh, I'm gonna shoot up the school, you watch that kid and be like, yeah, you're gonna get arrested. What are you on about?
I'm
You
still
can't just
here.
let that
Yeah.
slide. It's like, I don't know. Part of me is like, I feel like anyone deserves to say anything at any time, but then you also,
Yeah.
but you deserve the repercussions. Like, you're not free to do it without consequences.
No, but I was supposed to write a new persuasive essay for this English teacher, but I haven't been to school in 2 weeks.
Lucky bastard.
I was gonna do it on gun rights, like,
Oh, we should get
because-
into that. What's everyone's views on guns?
hold on. I just did it because, this kid just got shot and killed on accident by his
Nice.
friend. And now they're trying to charge his friend with, like, criminal
That's manslaughter.
homicide or something like that. But he did it on accident. He, like, shot his friend on accident. Like, the gun went off, he said. He threw it on the ground, grabbed his phone, ran across the street away from the gun, and called the cops. And told them that he accidentally shot his friend.
Yeah, but that's still
wouldn't
like
die.
involuntary manslaughter. Or something
Yeah,
like
that should be
Criminal offense.
manslaughter.
I
Fair
don't
enough.
think so.
But like, okay, if you
can
accidentally
prove
kill
that
someone
it wasn't.
by law, that's manslaughter. Like, there's no two
Yeah,
ways about
I
it.
I
It's
don't
not
know, 'cause
murder,
he's a
but it's not
minor.
manslaughter.
So I feel like I think they were trying for, like, criminal negligence or something.
That's also fair.
Or I know they could get him for discharging a firearm within, like, city limits.
Yeah. Well, like, there's a lot of things you can, like, do it for. I feel criminal
Disturbing the
negligence.
peace.
Yeah, disturbing the peace. Criminal negligence
Yeah.
and manslaughter seem like, yeah, you can't really argue against that.
I
That's
really
just
don't think
fact.
you should get manslaughter charges.
Well, okay, who is doing shit in the background? For one.
Not me, I'm not even
You heard
talking.
that?
Fucking Topaz. Yes, I can hear that.
I was trying to scratch a sticker.
Well, I can fucking hear it, so shut the fuck up.
Oh.
And it's making you sound really grainy, so in the recording it will sound like that. 2. Well, what do you think manslaughter is? If you don't think he deserves it.
Rape.
No, that's rape. I just fucking hit my mic, sorry about that. But like, by definition, manslaughter is just accidental murder.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I don't know. I just think maybe I have no clue. I just don't think he should be charged with murder.
No, he shouldn't be charged with murder. But that's what manslaughter. But manslaughter is different to murder.
he's still going to get jail time.
Yeah, he's obvious. Well, like, what do you usually?
The one that died was 17, I think.
What do you do as the killer?
If he's over 18, he's fucked.
No, he's not fucked. He could really appeal for it, especially if they charge him with murder. And then he can appeal and sue like a motherfucker. But yeah, if I was his lawyer, I'd just go for manslaughter and plead guilty for manslaughter.
And he's not mentally safe.
Back to the gun control topic, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. What's everyone's views on guns and stuff?
How to solve
Huh?
how to solve gun problems?
No, not
By buying more guns.
no, not how to solve, because there's no right way. There's no way to solve it in America anymore.
Yeah.
I think we're too far gone.
Okay, so I feel
Mm-hmm.
like what we could do to at least prevent, try to prevent, like, underage people. You could you need like a set of permits. So it's like, if you want to buy a pistol, like a 44, a 22, something like that, something small.
Mm-hmm.
How
small do you think a 44 pistol is? 44 is big.
22 small. But you know what I meant, something small and like
Yeah, compact
size compared to an AK or something.
Yeah.
But
concealed weapon.
You need a pistol license. If you want something like a AK or an AR, which I think are banned, you need an AK or an AR license. And along with those licenses, you need a background check, like stuff, and probably, if possible, like an extended family background check. So like checks
to make sure there's no
on
murderers in your family.
wife or like your kid, yeah.
That's reasonable, but I don't know. The issue with that is like that's not too far off what they currently have over in America.
They don't do background checks.
They do. They're not great. They don't do very extensive background checks, but they do them in like the most menial way they could.
They do them when you get your permit.
Yeah, the issue with America
but you
is...
can just go out and buy a gun from like a pawn shop and they don't ask questions.
Yeah, but again, that's the issue with America. There's so many guns and so many people...
I know. It's just not okay.
Yeah, the Second Amendment...
And especially the fact that like these
so
15, 16, 13-year-olds can get a hold of them.
Oh yeah, that's one of the worst parts.
You know how backpacks got banned from the high school a few years ago?
What?
I can't remember the exact reason, but probably for something like that.
To avoid concealed weapons, probably.
But they gave us these big, bulky computer cases.
Still had a gun in
it. Laptop out, throw something in there, you'll be fine. Everyone carries around a backpack because they just don't care at this point.
Like... That's the issue. When people are like, "Oh, ban guns," it's like, okay, what about the millions of guns in circulation?
Yeah, or the ones that you could make yourself.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure you can 3D print a gun. Isn't that a thing?
Yeah. I don't know how if it would work, but
does 3D printers exist for real?
Oh, you know what? If you had all the pieces, yeah, okay, I can see it.
What? You can see what?
No, when you said something about 3D printing a gun, I thought you meant like just the outside of it.
No, you can fully 3D print a gun.
That would make more sense.
Who is tapping stuff? Topaz, that is you. Do not even try and play bullshit. Stop being so loud. Just shut. Edgy, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
I was gonna say. There should be no point where I'm the most physically threatening person in this call, but it is the fact. Somehow.
Oh. I'd like to bring an issue and tell me your thoughts.
What issue? What issue?
What?
No.
You'd like to bring an issue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, teenagers who go to school are being given trackers. So when the students go back to school, back to home, they can track them.
Wait, students... in high school are given trackers.
Like 13-year-olds they have to put a tracker inside their laser or bag, so parents can track them.
Where is this?
Where I live, it's. Should I say it? Fuck it. I'm Malta.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Nobody's
just to us anyway. Something like that here
fields and
in like Florida or Texas or something. But they also have like security guards with like AKs, I think.
So Texas,
hanging out at the school.
Texas, of course, Texas. No offense.
I feel like that goes against several human rights.
No, but to put a tracker inside, with fuck's sake.
You know, I know what you mean. I don't know. I don't think that should ever be okay. Like, if someone gave me a tracker and be like, "You need this," I'm like, "Yeah, sure, fucking do." I'll throw that fucker. No, I feel like the more you restrict someone, the more they're gonna rebel against it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so
like a study on parents. If you are really uptight, don't let your kids do anything, they just learn how to be better liars and better at sneaking out.
Yeah, like my parents are very like loosey goosey, I guess, is the best way I can describe that. When I was growing up, and like compared to a lot of people I know, I don't drink very often. If I ever do, I know some people who do drugs, and like I would never touch a thing. I know people who smoke, and I would never touch a cigarette. Are like really bad people who don't care, and I'm like, yeah, but your parents are probably really restrictive, making you go down that route.
Well, my parents are overprotective as fuck, but good
Yet
news,
you're
I
in a
live with a drug
different
dealer.
country.
Yeah, but I live with a drug dealer now, so...
Yeet. Could be worse. Yeah, I don't know. I think once you have restrictive parents, that like almost makes it more obvious that you're gonna go down a bad route. I feel
Yeah,
like,
but it's because I was their first-born child, maybe.
mate, I was their firstborn too. They do not care anymore.
You know, because then the second one, third one, they turn up to be less give a fuck about anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Certain parents are gonna treat different kids differently. I think.
Yeah, of course.
Like my brother gets more attention, and I'm more than fine with that. I like it. I like
Yeah,
being,
me too.
I like being left to my own devices, which is nice.
Yeah, same.
But it's like, I don't know. Parenting's hard. I'm not a parent, and even I can be like, yeah, I couldn't deal with that bullshit.
I'll
It's
do
too
in 5
much.
months. God damn it.
Oh my god, I have to get one of these screaming robot babies for my parenting class that I'm in for some reason.
You have parenting
Oh,
classes?
congrats.
Yeah, it's child development and like parental. I don't even know. My counselor put
Put you in that.
put me in because I didn't want to take gym, and we also hate each other, so she was probably like, ha, you'll hate the class, but I like it, so
Wait, those crying robot babies are a thing? I thought it was just for TV.
no. They're a thing. And we have 2 settings. There's 3, but like my teacher said, no one's
Good
getting
enough for 3.
an easy baby because that's not
Alright, realistic.
So you can
I
do
would
medium or you can do hard for extra credit.
Fuck that.
I'm getting my extra credit.
Wait, do you need a
Big
partner,
what?
or do you do it on your own?
It's my own.
Just single parent
Also
mode
getting it on my
activated.
birthday. But you do not. It will wake you up screaming at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Bish,
I
you
would
are
show
You
already.
have to be up within 2 minutes to like check in with your bracelet, or else you start getting neglectful points.
Bish, you are already up at 5
And it
a.m. Do
logs
not act
everything
like
you
that's
do.
late for you.
I would choke that baby so fucking hard.
And it'll show
That's why Edgy's not allowed to
that
have
you choked the
kids.
baby.
In a, not a sexual way, but you know. For
It's
fuck's
not.
sake, let us do it.
You gotta
Damn it,
feed it,
AJ.
you gotta change the diaper, you gotta put clothes on it, you gotta keep it in its carrier, you
Entertain
gotta
him.
rock it, you gotta burp it.
That seems like really easy compared to being an actual parent.
Mm-mm. These
Like,
things
absurdly
scream. The
easy.
screams are recorded by real children, like real babies.
Oh
And-
god.
Oh fuck.
We had to watch a training video, and I wanted to tear my ears off.
Yeah. And if it helps, my auntie used to sleep. I think she still sleeps with the earplugs, but she used to because my cousin breathed too loudly. I shit you not. So like, could be worse. That's it.
Something.
That's it. Pull a trick out of her book, man. Just go with the flow.
But children are like babies are great. They're fucking cute.
I don't know.
Mm.
I
I
would.
don't know. I have to name it. I have to make a baby book, which I lost. But
Again, if it
Make
helps,
family
my
tree.
mother didn't remember how to spell my name until I got my name legally changed a while back. So like,
Baby number 01.
Could be
Index
worse.
number.
no, there's a fada in my name that she never told me about until I legally got my name changed and I started using the fada myself. So again, could be worse. So
For fuck's sake.
yeah, I don't know. It was really creepy though when she showed me. It's like, what was your first and second words? I was like, I didn't need to know that. Thanks though. Turns out Babo was my first word.
the
Yeah.
Do you
In
want,
the baby book, you have to the price of gas, the president, the price of a newspaper, the price of a movie
Ho-
ticket. Like anyone's gonna do that.
hold on. The price of gas, the price of the
Oh,
president.
and the price
What?
of milk. No, who the president is.
Why do you need to know who the president is?
I don't know. I was like, don't make me write it down.
WWE Hall of Famer Donald J. Trump.
Oh,
As
he's a
I,
Hall of Famer.
yeah, I address him like that in every
Yeah.
single test essay I have done about American politics.
Oh, speaking of kind of wrestling, Stone Cold is the only person that assaulted the president.
No?
Don't you remember? Stone Cold Steve
I
Austin?
remember.
No, I know that, but I'm pretty sure a lot more people have assaulted him in his time on Earth.
Oh.
Imagine being the kid who said I beat up Donald Trump when he was 10. Ah.
Mm.
Just imagine that guy. He's having a great life right now.
He'll be like, yeah, I stand the president.
Yeah.
Give me a hell yeah.
I don't know. Could either of you be parents, like, now?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm single as fuck.
No, I mean, like, if someone handed you a baby and, like, you have to take care of this.
Yeah, of course. In the future.
Probably. My
I would-
friend's doing it. I'm sure I could do it.
Wait, Topaz, I will fucking slit your throat if you keep making those tiny annoying sounds. Swear to God. You're a bastard. Your friend is a teen mom?
No, okay, so what it was is her dad got married to this. Well, no.
Oh,
okay,
you
so her
nearly
dad
you nearly made that sound so bad.
Yeah, yes.
got married to this woman,
I was waiting to
had
hear
a
that take
daughter.
a weird turn. Yes.
had a daughter, and she was 19, and she had a baby. The baby's name is Destiny.
What a shit.
That's
Wait, hold on.
Shit.
So her dad married a woman.
So this is her stepsister's baby, basically. The
Oh.
stepsister
Okay.
is a giant POS, and this
Piece
is
of
her
shit.
second kid she's had, and the first
At
one got taken away,
19?
so did this one.
How do you have two kids at 19? How shit are you that you have two kids? I can't say much.
I'm sure one was before, but
My cousin's 22.
yeah,
he
one
has
was
two
a few
kids.
years old.
Oh.
Oh. I think
So
America's
she's
just shit.
almost 1 year old.
I think America's just
Oh,
shit,
fuck.
man, when it comes to
But
that.
I like to say my friend's a teen mom who didn't even have her kid.
She immaculate concepted that motherfucker. That's fair. I know two teen parents, both are related to me as cousins.
Really?
The elder has two now. He's a really good dad. He has a full-time job and all. Fair play to him.
What's his age?
The girl is 3 or 4 now, and the wee boy is not even 1 yet.
Oh, nice.
It's like fair play. Him and the mum are still together. They're getting married this summer. Like, Mazel Tov, you're doing really well. My cousin, who's his younger sister, she's still pregnant and about to have a kid. I have no clue who that is. And I hope to God for her sake she knows.
I only have one friend who's at like a teen dad because
Oh,
he's
fair
a
enough.
guy. He
I thought he was
his
going to be a
baby.
teen mum.
He had his baby when he was 16 years old.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I'm still
I
I
remember-
virgin.
knew someone in 5th grade who had 2 abortions and had
That's
kept the third one.
What's 5th grade? In real
11
person
years. 11, 12.
How?
Jesus
What-
Christ!
what
my
are you
12-year-old.
doing?
Yeah,
Were you-
nobody she dropped out. She looked so bad. I saw her at the store, and this is mean, but I laughed.
Like, is she a druggie now, or
She probably is.
surely you turn to drugs after
Everyone
two
thought she was going to
abortions?
toss her baby in the dumpster, the one she actually kept, but
Wait,
she kept them.
literally or metaphorically?
Yeah,
No,
hopefully. but-
literally toss them in the
Jesus
dumpster
Christ!
because she's that sort of person.
How do you have the heart to do such a thing?
Well, because people
For
don't care.
fuck's sake!
Who fucks you
I
at
know.
12?
What-
Like, what guys was she hooking up
Um,
with? Because 12-year-old guys,
Like,
I'm pretty sure they-
18-year-olds.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure 12-year-olds can't produce sperm.
Uh,
That's
well,
terrifying.
Not exactly.
Well, it depends.
Depends on the person.
Edgy was shooting out loads since he was goddamn in the womb.
No, I'm
Let's
not
be
talking
real.
about me. This time it's not about me. But
Yeah, if it helps, I didn't hit puberty till like 13 or 14, man. So
Yeah, but I did anyway. So anyway.
it's all good. Eventually hit it.
Yeah. But...
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know.
So
I
what
know
have you when you were 12? Whatever they was doing.
One guy older than me. He's a year older than me. I don't know him personally. He had a kid about a year or two ago, and the mum is my age.
Huh.
But this was like 2 years ago, so I don't know how they're doing. Also, sorry if you can hear my parents in the background.
I was about to say, who's yelling?
my mother just screaming for my brother. So
Hi, mom, I'm famous. Fuck.
Do you still want to talk while I mute myself and go tell people to shut up?
No, it's okay. Don't worry.
Okay, I'll just cut it out of my recording.
You can tell them to join the podcast. Enemy spotted.
Sorry about that. What?
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Yeah. I think I might have to go.
She say go get brownies.
She said, "Do you want to go to your granny's?" Because I was supposed to go.
Weed if you want.
I was supposed to go see. I was supposed to go visit family today, and I probably do want to. So we call this an early episode.
Oh, it's early today. Okay.
How long have we been on?
About 35
40
minutes.
Yeah, 35.
Alright.
We can make it a little bit longer, I think. Or do you want to go now?
Well, I have to. I want to go now, and I'm the recorder, so.
Oh fuck.
Well, sure. This can be a diet episode. Just about
God
teen,
damn it.
about teen pregnancies.
I can't. I have to imagine what they're going to be like.
Yeah. All right. See yous.
Bye.
Oh yeah. See you to the podcast. By the way, I don't think we ever close for ending the recording.
That was
Goodbye to anyone
funny.
watching. All right. Bye to anyone watching, and bye to you two people.